Let's have some fun and predict the 53-man roster. Let's talk about it.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Bro, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, bro. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty, Omar. These are the good times because we know September 8th is creeping steadily. Surely, bro, it's almost that time, man. And, with the real games coming, we got to have a real team, man. No more of these real estate agents, no more of these accountants, no more of these guys that's about to be standing in the unemployment line, bro. We getting down to the real 53-man roster. And we're gonna do our predictions, man, with the help of a tweet that our boy Jeremy Branham put out, man. We're gonna kind of use that as a template to go over what he got going, man. But yo, if you here with us right now, you are officially part of our roster. All right.
That's right.
And we want to see you part of that 1,000. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs.
We're almost there.
Starts. We're almost there. So look, hey, be part of the squad. Be part of the official 1,000-man roster and just hit the buttons. All right.
That's
hit
right.
all the buttons.
Push the buttons.
Push the goddamn buttons.
Push the goddamn button.
All right. Y'all know how this YouTube thing works. Look, we've been having a lot of fun. We're going to continue having a lot of fun. This is the most entertaining YouTube channel for the Houston Texans that you're going to find on the internet, man. So you definitely want to subscribe, bell notifications, everything like that, man. We're doing the housekeeping stuff right now, guys. And part of that, look, we got merch. We got merch, man. If you a real one, all right, Omar, tell them what they can get if they are a real one, bro.
Listen,
if they really believe in what in these Houston Texans, the Texans, not us, the Texans.
That's right. So we're really about it, right? I mean, like this is no joke. We're all in, right? This is the Houston Texans bull run to the Super Bowl. We are going to the Super Bowl. We're winning the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
And this is it. This is the year where all of our chips are going in, and we're gonna make it happen. So aside from the Andre Johnson beating the crap out of Cortland Finnegan, which you guys have already seen that one. That one's still up there. You can still pick that one up. The other one that we got is the 3-headed dog with my man 7. You know, we're always talking about 7 around here,
bro.
Right? And the top 3 dogs
around the Holy Trinity.
That's right.
They should be called the Holy Shit Trinity. We're like, when
the defenses get out there, they're like, "Holy shit, what are we gonna do?"
Holy shit, the Holy Shit Trinity.
I like that.
Christians are going like I can feel people clicking off.
for the more bold ones like myself, I'm saying, hey, Super Bowl, baby.
Yeah,
you know, it's got our names on it. 2025.
Wear that shirt proudly.
That's right.
Wear it proudly, bro. People gonna be like,
look,
what?
This is not for the weak. All right. This shirt is not for the weak. Okay.
Facts.
Because I can already hear a lot of y'all talking about, man, take that down. You're gonna jinx us. No. We ain't about no jinxes around here.
Shut the fuck up. If you really believe in this squad, get
going forward belief in our squad that this is what we are manifesting this.
Yes.
If you've ever heard of a vision board, this is a walking vision board right here. This is what we're talking about.
That
you know what I'm saying? So we're speaking this into existence. This is what's happening. The Texans are going to the Super Bowl on February 9th, 2025 in New Orleans.
Preach.
And this is it. If you want to represent that, this is the shirt to do it. There ain't no shirts out there right now that are doing this.
Come on, man.
So if you want to walk around, let your nuts hang.
Come on.
This is it. This is the
manifested,
shirt,
bro. The more shirts are out there, the more that it's gonna become the real deal. I mean, we already know that it's happening.
We know it's about to happen.
We cashing in our chips, baby.
That's right. Mine's on the way. My shirt's on the way. So I know I'm gonna catch some flack for this one already. And it is what it is. I'm ready for all the smoke.
Let's go, man.
You feel me? So
let's go.
Links in the description. So
yeah,
check it out. Get all your stuff, man. Let's
go. Absolutely. What you need in order to win a Super Bowl, Omar, is an awesome 53-man roster. You got to have the right 53 guys to get out there and represent the squad to win these games, all right? So today, we're going to predict who actually going to make this squad, all right? We about to find out who's on the squad. I'm going to tell you what, Omar, you know, I was looking for some news to come through the pipeline today. Some breaking news. I've been like refreshing my phone every 10 minutes. I'm like, I want news, breaking news.
Yeah.
Dameon Pierce has been released from the Houston Texans.
It hasn't happened.
Deported.
It hasn't happened. I'm telling you right now, man, if it doesn't happen this week, brother, it ain't happening.
Man.
If it doesn't happen by when's the game? We got when's the game? Friday?
Well, the game is on Saturday, but like we keep saying, so guys, obviously the preseason, our last preseason game is this Saturday coming up. But if you're anticipating seeing some of the starters like you've been seeing the last couple games, don't. All right, lower your expectations. You're not gonna see it. Okay, we got joint practice with the Los Angeles Rams, who we're playing in the preseason game. Right. With the joint practices, coaches are gonna see all they need to see. All right, you're not gonna see CJ Stroud. You're not gonna see the guys. Last Saturday was the last time in the preseason that you see those guys.
See him. That's right.
All right.
There's no point in sending them out there. I mean,
no.
You know what I mean? No. We know what our starters are doing. We got a phenomenal preview of it last week, right?
Yes.
And so now is the opportunity for these third and fourth string guys to really show us what they got. And what's crazy about it, and this is why I say what I'm saying about Pierce. If they don't cut him this week, they ain't gonna cut him, man. They're going to find a spot for him somewhere. And you and I have talked about this, that this is the most painful part. That's going to be the most painful part. Again, personally, we got nothing against the dude. We love the guy, right? He had a great rookie season. He didn't have so good of a last season. And then this season, he just hasn't really shown us anything.
The more we talk about him, the more I am starting to really personally hate him. I don't like saying his name. I don't like seeing his name on my phone screen. And then look, somebody didn't think about Omar. This is the nigga that injured Tank Dell. Last season. He rolled up on his leg. He broke Tank Dell's leg. You still want him on the team, Omar? You still want him? You still want him?
Look, man, all I'm saying,
to break his leg again?
Look, I think you got a little personal animosity towards the guy just because you don't like his hair. We've talked about this.
If you have the ability to grow hair, which some people don't, people should be empathetic, right? They should be like, damn, not everybody can grow hair like that. Maybe let me keep it short, or at least don't do something ridiculous with the hair when you have the ability to do it. I mean, look, you got a nice look. I mean, you doing that is flexing, right? You trying to piss me off.
What is that? You ever see that movie Blade Trinity, where she was talking about? No, not Trinity. It wasn't Trinity. Yeah, it was. Where she was like, "Stop talking about dicks. You're promoting my penis envy." It's like, stop talking about hair. You're triggering my envy. I think that's what you got going on with Dameon Pierce.
Absolutely.
But the thing about Dameon Pierce is that if let's say we keep him, right, just out of charity, for whatever reason, we keep him out of charity.
Oh my
God, problem with that is that he's taking up a valuable spot on a team that has an abundance of talent.
Yeah,
we are so stacked with talent that every spot on our roster could be filled by somebody that has high skill and is a high producing, talented player.
Bro, Omar, the guys that's going to hit the waiver wire here this week, next week, dog, you could put that team together as a squad and they would be a talented team.
That's right.
Just the guys that end up on the street from this team right now, bro. Right. It's incredible, man. So look, let's find out if Dameon is gonna make our prediction squad, and with the help of Jeremy Branham, because look, obviously we're gonna have some fun with this. We're gonna go through and we're gonna see if we agree with what this guy Jeremy Branham is put out there with ESPN. All right, so this is his list that we're gonna show.
Hold on. Before we get into that list, there's two things I want to talk about, because that list is gonna take us a little bit. Two things I want to talk about.
What's up?
JJ Watt.
Okay. Let's talk about this real quick.
I don't know if you saw the picture.
Let's talk about that real quick.
He's in the Pittsburgh training room.
Yeah.
Lifting weights.
Yeah.
Getting swole for no apparent reason.
Is it for no reason?
JJ is supposed to be on a couch somewhere, getting fat and enjoying his millions of dollars and laying up with his beautiful wife and hanging out with his beautiful kid.
Look, this what are you doing?
This is where he's at. This is what JJ's doing right now. Why is JJ doing this? Is he fucking with us? I think he's fucking with us.
Is he fucking with us, or he's playing with Texans fans' hearts, right? But also, this may be a thing to where he's playing with the Steelers' hearts. You know, because it's like, dude, well, obviously his brother is there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's probably hanging out with his brother. I think it was just recently his brother's birthday, if I'm not mistaken. I think I saw something that he had posted wishing his brother a happy birthday or something. He was doing something with his brother.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to where he's at.
Yeah, I guess he's in town.
Yeah. But once again, what are you doing there, JJ? I mean, look, I'm with you, bro. Stay healthy, right?
What you training for, bro?
What you training for, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I be asking people that sometimes. Like, look, if you're just big for no reason, like, I got questions for you. What are you doing, fam? What's happening? What you waiting on? What you expecting?
Yeah.
Why are you so big?
What you know that we don't know?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like other than obviously, a healthy long life, that's good.
But you don't NFL train for
exactly
a healthy long life.
Yeah, okay, JJ, go get your 10,000 steps in, my man. Couple days of lifting, maybe a kettlebell or two, maybe a Pilates class to just keep the heart pumping. No,
yoga.
My man's out there throwing around 4 plates. Like it ain't. What are we doing here, man?
Nah, so that's people have gotten upset with us in the past, bro. They're talking about we making up narratives
or clickbaiting
things like that, bro. We ain't made up none of this shit.
No,
honestly, like you say, we want people to stop playing with our emotions. We want D'Amico to stop playing with our emotions. We want Nick Caserio to stop playing with our emotions. We want JJ to stop playing because every time that they've been in a position and asked straight up, like, hey, is the door closed on you playing for the Texans? All of them unanimously are just like, no, we want JJ. And JJ's like, I want in too.
Yeah, I want it too.
How the hell are we making up something when these are the brothers that's saying it?
Yeah, I would expect one of them at least. I would when Caserio didn't shut it down. That's when it really messed with me,
right?
Because he's the personnel guy.
He's like the guy adult in the room, right?
Exactly. He'd be the one to go, all right, kids, settle down.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Now, instead, he was on some political question dodging bullshit too, and I'm like, and then I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know. I expected JJ to be somewhere maybe 40 pounds heavier than what he was, maybe a little unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? Out there enjoying his life.
Down for some reason, like they in playing weight, like they massive, they're huge.
Right.
And then they get all small.
Right.
After they JJ, bro, they said today after that picture posted, Coach Bill Cowher was talking about it because he's supposed to be his coworker. JJ's supposed to be sitting behind a desk analyzing, but instead he's out there training like a nut, right? Cowher was like, dude, JJ is his playing weight right now. Why?
Exactly why,
bro? So man, the Danico Autry, obviously the fire sparked up again after
he got
the
suspended.
Danico Autry suspension. It's like, hey, this opens the door for the brother to come on back to the squad. I apologize. I don't know exactly who the player was, but someone else, not Danico, got suspended for a similar thing for PEDs, got his suspension reversed. So now the question is Danico gonna go down this road, right? Because it's great news either way. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, hey, if JJ was really talking about coming back, I'd be like, hey, Danico, man, just go ahead and sit it out, bro.
Yeah.
But he ain't made that announcement. So, man, if that brother can get the suspension, looked at the same way this other player did, and look, mention in the comments, man, if y'all know who I'm talking about, if you know exactly who that player is. But that would be great, man, if that could happen.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm just tired of I'm tired of the games, man. Tired of the games. Titans linebacker Arden Key.
Okay, that is.
Titans linebacker Arden Key overturned by league source after a possible suspension was announced on July 30th. The Titans decided to wait out the process and continue to have Key take all the first team reps. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's it. They just overturned it. So He won his appeal.
Yeah. Hey, Danico was talking that shit, just like the players do, right? I mean, you never know if they're telling the truth or not, but it's like, oh, I'm going to take legal action. I'm going to do this appeal, blah, blah, blah. Hey, that may be an opportunity to really get that thing reversed. So
that'd be interesting. We'll keep an eye on all that, see what's going on.
News.
Another roster implicating story that came out today. You brought this one to my attention. I'll let you take this one.
Yeah, man. Jimmie Ward got extended for another year. So he was on a 1-year deal, but he got extended for an additional year. Now, bro, as we all know, man, Jimmie Ward is a stud when he's healthy. All right. He's great. But dog, I always say these things like, I don't know this, I don't know that. And then I forget, like, we literally live in 2024. We have all the answers to everything we ever need at our fingertips. So I was gonna say, I don't know exactly how old Jimmie Ward is, but I know he's old for NFL standards, right? And safety is a position.
33 years old. He's definitely he's not a spring chicken, that's for sure.
That's ancient, man.
That's ancient. That's 33.
Yeah, bro.
Especially for a safety position.
Yeah, right? It's surprising, dog. He's gonna be playing like Ed Reed next year. Ed Reed when he came to the Texans, not with the Ravens.
Hey, watch yourself now. That's my guy. That's my guy.
The one that robbed us.
Top 10 Texan of all time. That's my guy. Watch out now. A little respect for my man Ed Reed.
Top 10 thief.
Walking into the strip club with a garbage bag full of money.
Yeah.
That dude was epic. I love him. So
much.
33 years old, not a spring chicken, man. So again, that makes kind of makes sense, right? They must know something about what's going on with Jimmie Ward in the sense that they feel confident that he's gonna, be relatively healthy this year, but they don't want to put too much stake in him because he is in fact 33 years old. I mean, as a 40-year-old, I'm sitting here half cooked already.
Yeah,
I know he's hurting.
Yeah, man. And the big thing, though, is he hasn't been able to stay healthy. He hasn't been able to stay on the field. And, bro, we need a safety, man. When our safety position isn't good, oh, man, we're so vulnerable. What I'm saying? Yeah. And obviously, we've talked at length about them possibly bringing in Justin Simmons. That obviously didn't happen. So, like you say, they must know something that we don't.
Whatever happened with Justin Simmons? Sorry to get off topic here, but
I think he's officially signed with Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken. Which Atlanta might be sneaky good, bro. They might be.
Yep, Falcons.
They ain't on nobody's radar in like power rankings and stuff like that. Nobody's talking about them as a legit contender. I mean, they got a young squad. Bijan's still young. Kirk Cousins is going to be his first year over there. Then they did that weird shit in the draft to draft Penix. Just oddball stuff, right?
Right.
But they building a squad, man. They building a squad.
Wait a second. Now this is interesting. You and I talked about this at length, especially when we're talking about this Justin Simmons situation. It's always been the question is, what's going on with Justin Simmons? Why has no one signed him?
Yeah.
The Falcons only signed him to a 1-year deal.
That's not too surprising.
You don't think so?
Nah, especially given the fact that, bro, he's barely getting into camp.
2-time Pro Bowl?
Yeah.
You want to sign him for 1 year?
It continues to beg the question, like you say, what the hell is going on with this brother? Like, what is his baggage?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. I think if I'm not mistaken, they brought in Matthew Judon as well.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying. Dude, they got a sneaky good squad. So anyway, Texan stuff though, man.
Texan stuff, moving on, sorry.
Yeah, Texan stuff, bro. That's all. This is what we do.
Jimmie Ward,
man. So we'll see how that works out. But so let's talk about this 53-man roster, brother. Let's talk about this 53-man roster.
Pull up that roster from our guy, because that when you sent me that, I think you had mentioned that there's some.
Did you like that? You like that?
Yeah. There was some names on there that I was like, wait a minute now.
Yeah, man. So look, obviously we've talked at length on this channel. You guys have been following us. You've been chiming in, and we really appreciate you guys when you comment to us. The most interesting positions that we're looking at are the skill positions, right?
Yes.
The running back positions is the wide receiver position. So I ran. I like people run to the comments when they see some dumb shit. I ran, to see what those spots were on his prediction, man. So let's take a look at it. Let's just jump right to it.
Let's start from the top, work our way down to the bottom, because I think
do we really? Oh, okay.
Yes. Let's start from the top. Patience, my brother.
Surprise, surprise. CJ Stroud is
but they got Mills. He's predicting Mills.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. That all tracks, right? Mixing Akers, of course, love that.
Well, so if we are going to start at the top, like you say, the blanks by Mills' name is interesting, right? Because there's no Case Keenum.
We'll get. I have so we talked about this in yesterday's video about carrying 5 or 6 wide receivers, right? How many wide receivers are we going to carry? How many tight ends are we going to carry? Right? How many running backs are we going to carry? I mean, this guy is stacking our wide receivers. I mean, he's got 6 wide receivers, he's got 3 tight ends, and 4 running backs. Like, that's
So let's talk about it. In running back position, obviously Joe Mixon.
Yep.
The name that's missing in that number 2 spot, which
Pierce.
I was overjoyed by, because I'm like, hey, I'm not too familiar with your work, Mr. Branham, but I feel you, dog.
Yeah, 100%.
We here right now. All right, Cam Akers.
You agree? 100%. You agree with the quarterback situation that he's got there? I don't agree with that. I don't like the fact that he doesn't have a third guy there with Keenum not being there. That scares me, especially when Stroud went down. We kind of hopped over Mills and went straight to Keenum.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot of talent. Like we keep talking about, there's a lot of talent, though, man. Like
that is true, but at the same time, I mean, none of that, all that talent is useless if you don't have the right guy throwing. I'm not saying Mills is the wrong guy.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that I don't know, man. I don't like that. That's, to me, carrying a third quarterback, especially a third quarterback that has the experience and the poise and the game management skills, the ability to not only just not fuck it up, but actually get out there and do some work.
So let me ask you this, Omar. If you clearly sound like you trust Case Keenum more in the situation,
that's my point.
Why have 3? Then if it were up to you, would you just replace Keenum with Mills?
Yes, sir. That's exactly what I would
swap
do.
them out. Okay.
Yes, sir. That's exactly what I would do. I agree. I agree with the fact that he's running 2 quarterbacks. I see why he's doing it, given the fact that we see that he's carrying so many skill positions, which is not a bad thing to do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, whenever you put Mills in front of Keenum, I think that's kind of where I disagree. If you're not going to carry all 3, which
keep Keenum in your opinion.
Yeah.
I actually disagree, man. I actually disagree. Really? I actually do, man. Like I say, we've talked about it at length, bro. Love Case Keenum. Case Keenum could eat free. Give Case Keenum the key to the city, bro. He's H-Town for life. All right. But he's no spring chicken either. All right.
No,
and I think that Davis Mills has played his way into that position. We've talked about it, man. He's played his way into the ability to actually be viable for other teams that are in desperate quarterback need and quarterback hell right now, like the Minnesota Vikings. So this roster prediction may exclude, or the final roster, when it's all said and done, may end up excluding Davis Mills anyway, because I think he does deserve an opportunity to get on the squad that's CJ Stroudless, a team that he may actually get some playing time. So
he's definitely, I think he's definitely a better suited quarterback than Darnold at this point.
No, backs, bro.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm with you.
That long ass neck, bro. He can see all fucking 100 yards, dog. Like, it's like, why?
And that's after he hikes the ball. That's after he hikes the ball. That's after everybody's standing up already.
Go, gadget neck.
Oh man.
So the thing that I do agree with, though, I think we both agree, it makes sense that there are just 2 quarterbacks on the roster. So 2 quarterbacks. Let's jump to the running back position. Mixon, Akers in the number 2 spot. Dare Gumbawale, who we both like. J.J. Taylor. Now, British Brooks is not on this list, and our 6th round draft pick, Jordan Jordan, is not on this list as well. Now, those guys, I think they can end up on the practice squad, Omar.
I think so.
And be fine. We can develop those guys. I don't think there's too much risk in losing them to waivers. I don't think too many other teams are going to be like, oh, let me get this, Jordan Jordan kid. Let me get British Brooks up off of you. Maybe, but I think it's much less risky than some of the receivers.
I mean, Brooks had a little bit of a flash in the pan last week, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So he put up some good film for himself. But again, that running back spot is such a coveted position, man. Especially if you're that stacked, right?
Yeah.
I mean, mixing Akers, Dare, and then Taylor as just like a cheap insurance policy. That's solid, man. I agree with that 100%. I think that's the way to go, and we're good there. Yeah.
Yep. I think he got it dead on. Now moving to the fullback position. This is where I disagree with this list, with this prediction, Omar, because as we talked about, man, he has 6 receivers listed.
Right.
You give up the fullback position, you let Beck walk, and you're able to keep another receiver. Now, in my opinion, someone who has been able to kind of fill in that fullback position, that role, kind of a scat back type guy, Swiss Army knife, can play all over the field.
Skowronek.
Ben Skowronek.
Big Skowronek. I agree. I mean, I like the idea of this. When the little football that I did play, that's what I played. I played fullback. So
he was a fullback, bro. Big back.
Big back. Make a room. Make a room.
Let's go.
Plowing the field is what we called it back in the day.
Shit, you was a mule.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, getting it in. But so I like the idea of having it's like having that one kitchen utensil as you're cooking that's specific for one thing and it does that job really well. That's great to have. So I'm not mad that he's keeping a traditional fullback in Beck on the roster. Yeah. But then I also agree with your take as well. It's like, man, you could have kept a Skowronek who can move around. And if ever needed to, he might not play it as effectively. But how often are you going to run those types of plays that are going to require that big fullback?
It's kind of a thing of the past, right?
I agree.
Teams usually don't keep a fullback. They just run it back in the backfield, man, or have a 2-back set. You know what I'm saying? But a traditional fullback is not something that the NFL traditionally does anymore. So that's kind of why I'm leaning towards that spot. And like we've talked about, man, the wealth of talent at that wide receiver position, dude. I'm saying Ben Skowronek only because it's easier to fill in and just kind of have a warm body possibly at that fullback position. But bro, there's so many names missing from this wide receiver list.
But the other thing I like about Skowronek too, I mean, you're talking about him being all over the place, but also his ability to play on special teams as well.
For sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. No, but, I think I'm leaning towards your assessment on that, man.
But it's tough too.
It's tough.
Special teams, perfect segue. Steven Sims.
Right.
We've just assumed Steven Sims is going to be a lock with this new kickoff return situation. It's like Steven Sims on the squad. Who's returning these weird ass kicks now? Who we putting back there? Are we gonna put Tank Dell out there? Right. Obviously we know. He's small, and if it wasn't for fucking Damian Pierce, he wouldn't have got hurt in the game when he broke his leg. And so I don't want to be like, oh, he's injury prone just because he's small.
Right.
So don't put him on kickoff returns. The boy is he's slippery.
He's slippery. Yeah.
He will be great in that role. But obviously you don't want to subject him to injury by doing that. So Steven Sims obviously does a great job, but there's only so many roster spots, Omar.
Mm-hmm.
There's only so many roster spots at the wide receiver position. So it's interesting, man. This we're not gonna be satisfied.
No,
when
we're not.
The final 53-man roster comes out.
I agree. There's gonna be some cuts that we're not gonna feel good about, but I mean, moving into that wide receiver slot, I mean, we're obviously talking about the big three, right? We call them the Holy Trinity. those are guys that are a lock.
It's a lot.
Woods, Bobby Trees, Hutch, and Mechie.
Man, you know what? I just I'm just noticing Noah Brown is not on this list. But you know what?
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I think? I think I did see him mention. Oh, okay. So he put in a comment, I think respond to somebody. Yeah. So yeah, he's obviously out with injury right now. I don't know exactly what the extent of his injury is, but yeah, I mean, if he starts on the pup list, then we still have him. But damn, he got to come back, right? And it comes back, he's still somebody still has to go.
Somebody still got to go. Yeah, exactly.
It's a mess, bro.
Look, I mean, again, like you said, we're not going to be happy, right? I'm looking at this roster over here. Man, we're not going to be happy, but no. those three right there behind the Trinity of Woods, Hutch, and Mechie, I'm not mad at. I don't have any problems with that.
Woods is an interesting one, bro.
Bobby Trees is the one where Hutch and Mechie. I mean, obviously Mechie's coming off of a phenomenal game, right? I mean,
a lot of people are believing, man, that they feel so much more at ease, like seeing him do what he did,
right?
But then I understand the camp of people that's like, dude, but it was just one game. It was one game.
It was one preseason game.
It was one
and
preseason
it was at the
game.
end of the game. Like, like, all right, I get that, but
this is essentially, look, if you're a true Texans fan, John Mechie's story. We don't have to reiterate or go all over it again. But at the same time,
the story don't matter.
With what he dealt with, though, let's just strictly talk football.
Right.
He's essentially a rookie this year.
Right.
Or, like, he went through everything. Man, just cross out the 2 years, right? Like, didn't play one whole year, obviously. Then last year, man, it was rough. It was rough, right? This year's coming in, fresh start, fully back in football shape. That's why I'm saying like rookie, right?
Right.
Really got, a true offseason, getting the reps that he needs to be in football shape. So this is like the first real John Mechie that we've been able to see. And because of that, man, I think you got to give him a shot. Because he's not, like we talked about with the running back position, right? With Gerard Jordan, with British Brooks, you could put them on a practice squad. You can stash them. You can develop them. They may still be viable for this team. You try to put John Mechie on a practice squad. He's not clearing waivers.
Yeah, he's not. No, he's not.
He's on another squad. Easy.
Yeah. He's on a flight that day.
At that absolute 100%.
He's on a flight that day for sure.
100%, man. So Woods is the one, bro. That's because, like we talked about, Xavier Hutchinson. He's played well. He's played well enough to make the squad. So that leaves out Ben Skoranek, Noah Brown, if he is on the pup list, that puts him there. But then it's like when he comes back, I mean, what are you doing? Xavier Hutchinson is a guy that I think that may be safe on the practice squad, that we can bring up when we need him to. Then it's the Steven Sims, bro. It's oh man, it's a hot mess, bro.
It's a good problem to have, is what it is.
It is.
I mean, let's call it what it is, man.
It is, yeah.
I mean, we're like, we're like a couple billionaires here arguing about the fact that we got to pay a couple $100,000 in taxes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
When there's teams out there that are just struggling.
That's facts, man. When you put it like that, because it's like we know who our three receivers are going to be, and you don't even run three receiver sets all the time. You know what I'm saying? So you got somebody that's going to be sitting on a bench. Don't let it be Diggs, because Diggs going to let you know, dude, you're going to put me on a bench, bitch.
Everyone's going to activate that diva card,
bruh. No, see, yeah, you're right. It's a great problem to have, man.
Tight end is an interesting one. We'll move to the tight end one.
Yeah.
Schultz is obviously our number one guy.
Yep.
Not surprised to see Stover on there carrying a third tight end.
Brevin Jordan, he deserves that spot, man. He's
100%.
He gives more unique, not unique, but different from Schultz and Stover, right? Like all of them really are kind of different from each other, man. Stover, you know, he has the blocking ability. He can do that, I think, better than Schultz. Brevin Jordan is a burner, bro. Like he damn near, I mean, I don't want to say wide receiver speed, but he has an extra gear, you know, at that position, man. You put him in, it's speed, you know what I'm saying? Noticeably missing, or maybe not so noticeably, is Tegan Cuceriano. You know, he was a long shot to make the squad, but it's just the theme what we keep talking about, right? Talented guy, you know.
Right.
We'll find a home somewhere else. You know, it's just you can only keep so many. So not surprising.
Yeah, that's another guy that I don't think would clear waivers either.
Yeah. What about Tunsil, man? You surprised to see Tunsil on this list?
yeah. Let me tell you, as much as we paying that motherfucker, you better be on every goddamn list. I want to see him filling up Gatorade cups and everything. I mean, he better be doing everything, handing out towels, spraying people in the face. I mean, no, we need
clone his ass.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing I need him to do is keep his ass still until that fucking ball gets hiked,
bro.
That's the only thing I need him to do.
Dog, so many people were talking shit. Did you see the rookie Fisher when he jumped? They were like, "Oh, he's doing his best Tunsil impression."
Yeah, man.
It's tough, crazy. Man. That's not a good thing to be known for, bro.
It's not, bro. But then at the same time, we talked about this before on some episodes back. What puts him in such trouble when it comes to false starts is what also makes him so great.
Yeah,
because he dances that line, right, of like getting the first step on you, or I mean, he like that's what he's gotten his mechanics down to. His mechanics are so tight that it's either he's gonna get the first step on you or he's gonna get a false start. And it's like
it's tough.
And here's the other thing too. I had a conversation with somebody at work about this. I'll take as many. I'm more receptive to his false starts if I know that the times that he doesn't get a false start, he's protecting 7.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. I would
They're just drive killers, man.
Well, I was alluding to, I was gonna say he's not known for holding penalties.
No,
you know, the false starts suck like greatly, right? But you'll see those flags way more often than you'll see the blue moon holding penalty on Laremy Tunsil. You know, he's phenomenal. But now, like we talked about, you know, if it wasn't if Trent Green didn't exist, then you know, we'd be talking about possibly the best at the position.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Center.
Yeah, offensive line, man.
Mason. Yeah. I mean, you know.
No real surprises.
The unsung heroes, I like to call them. You know, I got much respect for the O-line. Those guys are always unsung heroes.
Absolutely.
Everything starts with them. There's no running game without them. There's no pocket without them.
Yeah,
there's no
Damian Pierce.
Well, yeah. I mean, listen, when you got an O-line that's giving you everything that you need to be successful, and your dumbass decides to just run right into the back of one of them, that's on you, my boy. I'm gonna need you to open your eyes. Give it a little stutter step. Let the fucking play develop.
Jesus.
Give these guys a few seconds to move these 300-pound refrigerators out of your way.
Look at where they're going. Look what they're opening for you.
Exactly. It's like give these guys a second, will you? They're fucking moving 300-pound slabs of granite out of the way so that you can run, but yet your dumbass decides to run right into one. What are we doing here, Mr. Pierce?
It's wild, bro. It's wild, man. Yeah, no real surprises, man. We'll move on.
You know what? And then you just see Akers come out and just like a butterfly, man. Just fucking, I mean, just floating.
He understands that the point of it is to try to avoid the other team hitting you, right? He's like, I get this. This is what I do with the ball. I'm trying to avoid these guys and get through the cracks.
Yeah.
It's simple. It's elementary, bro. I mean, dog, we used to run. We played football on the elementary field. I mean, we got it. We understood. Stay away from the other team.
Yeah.
You know, don't just ram yourself into them like a fucking bowling ball. Like, what are you doing?
No.
You're getting me frustrated all over again, bro.
I know, dog. I got worked up too, man, because you know, I'm just thinking about how well Cam did, and it just.
But hey, hopefully Jeremy Branham and D'Amico and Nick are on the same page, bro, because he don't have him on the squad, so it works for me, bro. Let's look. Let's do this a little bit more quicker. All right. Defense, no real surprises
No real
on the
surprise.
on the entirety of the defense. All right. The only one that I would stands out to me as quite a surprise, cornerback Mike Ford. What the
What?
fuck is his name doing on here, bro? He's the biggest liability at cornerback that I've ever seen in my life. I mean, if he's ever on the field at any point in the game, the opposing quarterback would have to just be a damn fool or Daniel Jones to not throw.
To not throw in his direction.
Yeah. I mean, bro, I don't see how he makes this team.
That should be interesting, man. Because you got what? Lassiter. Where's Lassiter? So
Yeah, I'm
Stingley,
not.
Lassiter, Okuda, Henderson, and then Ford. Yeah. Okay. I mean,
Yeah, this I'm not overjoyed by the cornerback list at all, especially because we've talked about other corners possibly being out there on the streets. I mean, dude, I don't know if Gilmore has been signed by anybody. Stephon Gilmore, he's a ex Pro Bowl guy that you could bring in, but now we're rolling with Okuda, we're rolling with Henderson and Ford. Are you kidding me? Uh,
yeah, man.
that's man, because like we keep saying, Omar, bruh, Derek Stingley is a stud. Okay. And if the big key word, if he stays healthy, this is going to be his Pro Bowl year. This is going to be his middle finger to all the critics that talk shit about him being selected over Sauce Gardner. But he has not proven that he can stay healthy.
Right.
With that being the case, bro, you got to have a contingency plan. Because look, on the opposite side
Ford
of you
can't be that contingency plan.
Hell no. Hell no. You already got a rookie in Lassiter. Like they call him Lockdown. He's a stud. Okay. But he's still a rookie. Okay. Perfect situation. Like the ideal situation, right? Is that you have Stingley for the entire year and both of them on the field. Right. But if Stingley goes down, which he has been prone to do, now you're dealing with a rookie as your number one corner. And then you know, you got Jeff Okuda, you got Henderson, bro, they've been up and down in training camp. I mean, they haven't like really stood out and separated themselves. I mean, they let a rookie beat them out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then you trying to convince me that Mike Ford is a depth guy? No, come on, man. This is crazy. I hope that this is the biggest blunder that Brenham has had on this list, because I will be wildly surprised if the official roster comes out and his name is on there.
So who are you putting in his spot?
Man, a fucking Teletubby, bro. I don't care. Anybody, anything. Like, it's not him. He cannot be on this team, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's yeah. You make a great point. Lassiter's the only rookie out of that entire selection of guys. You got a total of 8 guys that you could pick from. Lassiter's the only one. He's outworking everybody. And then if Stingley stays healthy, then you're okay. But at that point, you're relying on Okuda and Mike Ford. Jesus, man.
Yeah, man. Then we talked about Petrie playing his new role, in the nickel package. Des King backing him up. Des King is an interesting one.
Another Swiss Army guy.
He played his way back. Yeah, exactly. He can play special teams. I mean, that may be the answer right there, right? Because according to this list, who else is going to play the special team? Who else is going to run the kicks back? Right? If you're not putting Tank back there, which is not ideal. It would have to be Des King. Because Damian was
Sims
isn't
on here.
Point. Sims ain't on there. Damian Pierce isn't on here.
Damian Pierce isn't on here. So King is the only guy you got left. King or Dale, and Dale's really the punt guy. So
yeah, we don't want that. Yeah, it'd have to be Dez. It'd have to be Dez according to this list for sure.
Yeah.
And then like I say, man, we know everybody else. We know that Eric Murray gonna be doing this thing at free safety. Could have been Justin Simmons. And then we got Jimmie Ward. We got the rookie Kalen Bullock. Yimmy's doing this thing. Townsend and John Weeks is the longest tenured Texan. I don't know exactly how many years he's played.
He's been there for a minute.
He's been here a long time. Let me guess before you say why you pulling it up. Man, It might be 13 seasons, bro. It might be 13 seasons. If not 13, 14, maybe. Where I'm at.
I'll tell
Was
you
all right?
Hold on. I'll tell you right now. Give me a second. Oh, how many would you say? 13?
Yeah. 13.
14 season.
14. Okay, going into his 14th year. I was close. I was close.
2010
That's a
to
long
present.
time, bro.
Listen, man, when you're good, you're good. What are you gonna do? You know?
Yeah. Shout out to John Weeks, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to John Weeks, bro.
I mean, look.
Cool dude. I've had a chance to meet him, man. He's awesome.
Have you really? That's dope.
Yeah.
I mean, not a lot of wear and tear in the old long snapper position, right? But
yeah,
14 years, man. That's 14 years to be able to do anything professionally at that high of a level.
Yeah,
on the greatest stage in your sport.
Hey, shout out to him for being able to stick around through some trash teams to make it now to the Super Bowl winning team, baby.
Ring. That's right.
Yeah. He deserves a ring, man. It's dope. It's dope, man. Yep. So no, this was cool, man. This was cool. Like I say, aside from a couple things, I would pretty much agree with this.
What we need to do?
What's that?
We need to post our own on Instagram.
Absolutely. Get the people talking shit.
I'll send you mine over, and you can post them both.
For sure.
Just so that we get it, on paper. You know what I'm saying? That way, when the roster comes out and we're like 100% right, we can just be like, "See,
yeah,
we told you guys."
Just like we write about the Super Bowl.
Just right about the Super Bowl. So go get the shirt.
Yeah.
It's like, look, man. We were right about the 53-man roster. All right. You believe me now? Okay, good. We're going to the Super Bowl. Go buy your shirt now.
Come on, man. Come on. Hey, so look, man, that's it, man. We're going to start wrapping this thing up. Be on the lookout for our fantasy 40-yard dash video.
I got some putting it together. I'm gonna do that. We'll drop that before the end of the week. We'll drop that before the game, before Saturday's game. So be on the lookout for that. That's gonna be hell in a handbasket.
It's gonna be interesting, man. Y'all wanna see what our 40 times are as we are pushing 40. Omar, you are 40. Actually, you crossed that threshold.
Yeah,
I'm right up against it.
41. Yeah.
Damn.
Look, in my defense,
like damn.
My it's like. In my defense, I did blow a calf muscle halfway through, about 20, 21, somewhere around there.
I don't make excuses now before they can see.
No. But you know what though? It's funny because they were making fun of me because you can clearly see where it went, like in the run, like where it went. So it is what it is.
Yeah, man.
I'll be back. Next year is going to be interesting because now I got something to shoot for. Yeah, now I got something to shoot for.
Hey. My wife was kind of clowning, bro. She was like, "Dog, what the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all gonna get out there and hurt yourselves?" And I told her, I was like, "Look, whatever the silly ass motivation is for you to get out there and want to keep yourself healthy, just let it be. Leave it alone. Like let us do what we do. Right? You know what I'm saying?
The thing about it is that we got a guy that ran a 4.8, which is like
awesome.
I'm sorry, what, sir?
Yeah,
what do you do for a living?
I was hating on him, bro, but it was only because I was hurt. My feelings was hurt. I was mad at my time. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Was it a 4.8 or a 4.7? What did Jared run? I think it was a 4.8.
It was 4.8. Yeah, bro. Impressive.
I mean, just that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, just off the couch running a 4.8, like, jeez Louise, man.
He had another JJ Watt. It's like, what are you training for, bro?
Yeah.
You're trying to go to the Olympics? Like, why are you that fast?
Yeah.
Why?
Why are you
prepared for the zombie apocalypse?
Shout out to Jared, man. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Jump off the couch and go run a 4.8. That's awesome.
No doubt. Y'all go get the shirts, man. Links in the description. Y'all get the shirts, man. Hit all the YouTube buttons that you got to do to make sure that y'all get these videos when they come out. Thanks. And we're gonna holler at y'all.
Love y'all.
Another day closer to the start of the season, baby.
Ooh, let's go.
Peace.